we're gonna be doing more reaction videos on how girls are complaining about how much they want a handsome guy.
The ugly guys will hurt you too, so just go for the hot guy. This is the advice my therapist gave me.
Wow.
So last week during our therapy session, I've been meaning to share this. We're talking about I'm on my healing journey. Like that is my goal, is like healing 100%. I am not dating. I am going 1 year without dating. Healing is my journey this year because I no longer want to date asshole men. So I'm talking to my therapist and we're talking about this guy I was dating, and I get very specific in things I want to work on. Like if something happened that I didn't like and I didn't like my reaction to it, I'm like, why did I react this way? Why didn't I correct it? Like, why did I allow this? This is what I want to work on, is like not allowing these things to happen. So I'm telling her like little things that happened in my last relationship that I didn't like, right? And so, and then through it all, I was like, and the really frustrating part is like, I dated him because he seemed nice, like because he seemed like a great guy, and I wasn't even attracted to him. Like I dated this man for 6 months that I wasn't attracted to. And she goes, what's funny is this isn't the first time you've said this to me. She's like, I remember, a year and a half ago when you were dating CHP, you told me then, like, I'm not even attracted to him. And I was like, yeah, like I try to look for things that like I want, and sometimes like, the actions, he's not as attractive as I would like, right? And she's like, at this point, girl, just date the good-looking guys, because it's clear that the ugly ones are assholes too. So yeah, that's my motto moving forward. Whenever I do start dating, like I'm not giving the fuglies a chance anymore. That's
Damn.
it. Like I'm done with them.
Dang, that's crazy, dude. Like I started this channel because the non-attractive guys will give me for not being perfect. And so I had to make this channel because I was genuinely pissed off. The red pill is supposed to be helping all men, and yeah, we should all share this knowledge, but they're starting to use it on me too. They're starting to use psychology on me. So since they want to use it on me, then I guess I'm just gonna expose it, dude, because I shouldn't be struggling, and you guys shouldn't be struggling either. If you're a handsome guy, you shouldn't be struggling either. So I'm speaking out for you too. Dang, dude, but I didn't know that even the therapists are saying, yo, why are you dating these ugly guys, dude? Why are you not going after the hot guys?
Wow. Hey.
Oh, hey. Oh, hey, what's up, bro? Hey, what do you do? I'm a U.S. Marine. Did you go to war? No. Ha, you see? Listen, I'm the guy you really want, not this guy. Let's go.
Okay.
Look at this guy's hair. Look at this guy's shoes. Yo, look at this guy's shirt.
Is this all you do?
What? Yeah, well, they're just... Hey, where you going?
Hey.
Oh, hey.
I know I rejected you for the other guy, but do you still want to hang out?
I'm telling you right now that a man that is looks challenged, you know what I'm trying to say when I say that, would never trust a pretty girl. He has bagged you, he has wifed you up, he has made you the center of his life, and he still doesn't trust you. If he has to question who your male friends, when you've had these male friends for decades, or I don't know, a year, or coworkers that you work with that you ain't even stunting, he's insecure. Now, it's okay to have an insecure, situation about you and your loved one. Sometimes when it's a game, you guys just playing around and he's not taking it serious. But when this looks challenged person that you're dating, that you gave a chance, is taking it serious, he is going to question you left and right. He is going to second guess every true word that comes from your heart. I want you to do this. I want you to stop wasting your time. We give these looks challenged men chances, and we think we are doing them a favor. Number one, we do. And number two, we're thinking you should honor and cherish me, because these guys that are on our level hate our guts. But we find out the people that are looks challenged hate our guts just as much.
Damn. So she brought up a good point. She said the good-looking guys aren't as insecure as non-good-looking guys, and I'm gonna tell you guys why. Us attractive guys, we know we can just get a new girl. You won't see it as much on us because we have more of a vibe of, okay, if you want to go, then go. I'll just find somebody else. Now, I'm gonna bring up the Bible. It's okay to have insecurities, but the Bible says that a husband has full confidence in his wife. Full confidence. All right, so when you do feel that insecurity, she's not really your girl, dude. You're not supposed to feel like you have to check up on her. You're supposed to have full confidence. He doesn't have to check up here and there and check up everywhere. He has full confidence. And guys, if you can't feel that full confidence in that girl, then it's not meant to be. We're not supposed to have those insecurities at all. When our girl goes to the store, we trust her. When our girl goes to work, we trust her. Yeah, guys may want to get in her pants, but the girl is supposed to curve them. All right, so that's why you want to get to know a girl before you even have sex with her. All right, because once you have sex, like I said in the past videos, they use that against you, and you might not be strong enough to let the girl go because you're thinking about, the sex. So that's what I gotta say on that. You're supposed to have full confidence in your woman, and if you don't, whatever your situation is, just know it's not supposed to be like that. You're supposed to have full confidence.
Public service announcement: don't ever let an ugly person have a chance with you. Because I recently just did that because I'm like, you know what, like dating is already hard enough. Like, I don't go out and meet people, so I'm like, I met this person on a dating app. Basically, we were together and broke up with me, tried to ghost me, but I got my closure, even though I know some people don't believe it. But anyways, hear me out. Don't ever let a ugly person have your time, because when I went back, if I showed y'all a picture of this man, y'all would fucking drag me fucking down. Y'all drag me down. Sorry, I'm driving right now, but y'all will fucking drag me down. So look, city girls down for the meantime. But yeah, I'll never let that shit happen because my ego right now is hurt. I'm like, damn, bitch, what? I am so upset. And then I woke up this morning and I started feeling better because I'm like, damn, bitch, it wasn't me. It was you. You're the problem. You're ugly. You're ugly.
Damn, dude. No, I got nothing to say to that. She pretty much said it all.
Never in your wildest dreams or in a million years ever give an ugly guy a chance. Ever.
Damn.
I'm just giving you guys some big sis advice, lessons I learned the hard way from dating a lot of ugly men. Damn. Just because they're ugly doesn't mean they're not assholes. Ugly guy will work twice as hard as a hot guy to win you over. He will invest a lot of time and possibly a lot of money into convincing you that you are the picky one because you will only go after a certain type. What he's doing is gaslighting you the entire time. And nothing stings more than getting your heart broken by an ugly guy. At least if he's good looking, you can say, yeah, I dated a really good looking guy. He was just a jerk to me. What can you say about an ugly guy? I was stupid. I picked an ugly guy and he did the same thing that a hot guy did to me. If you're gonna have your heart broken, just don't let an ugly guy do it. At least let a hot guy do it. And that's my advice.
Damn, dude, like, man, you non-good looking guys, you did this to yourselves, dude. Like it's like I said, dude, like now you guys are using psychology on people like me. Okay, what goes around comes around, dude. All I gotta do is just say it. And the word's gonna get spread, dude. We've had enough of this. Man. even the girls are saying it, dude. Like I like yeah, y'all can't even tell me that what I'm saying is BS. You guys can't tell me that.
Most women don't want to date ugly men. Now, I'm not saying we have to be out here and look like Brad Pitt or something, but women want to date a guy who takes care of himself, who goes to the gym, who wears nice clothes, who's clean shaven, typically, or, you know, if they want facial hair, it's well groomed, a nice haircut, which I need a haircut soon. But women are attracted to men with inherently masculine features. And I do think that in general, and I come on social media and see this all of the time, women will sit here and say, why are there no hot men anymore? And ultimately, it's because men are not taking care of themselves enough. I've seen countless times walking around in the city, San Diego, LA, I'll just be walking on the street, I will see a 10 out of 10 with probably a 2 out of 10. All of the time. I see it every single day pretty much out in public. However, I very rarely see a guy who is an 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10 with a woman who's a 10 out of 10. You never see it anymore. And ultimately, I think it comes down to the fact that masculinity is dying in the West, and as us men, I think we can do a better job of just being more groomed in general, taking care of ourselves a little bit more, as in the fitness route. All of that is incredibly important, and I do think this is why there is a quote-unquote shortage of hot guys in the U.S.
I think a big reason why masculinity is dying in the U.S. is because the U.S. is a capitalist country, and you have to work hard to get what you want. All right, and the people that are willing to work hard, there's just more unattractive guys than there are attractive guys. So when the non-attractive guy makes it, like he becomes a billionaire or whatever, or he owns a company. And I've said this in my previous videos too. A good-looking guy or a good-looking girl can have it hard at the job because the boss is not a good-looking guy or a good-looking girl, so he feels intimidated. So when he feels intimidated, he starts making all these rules, like from this time, you can't do this. Or you know what, I don't like your long hair, get a haircut. They start making all these rules and talking about, oh, we're doing this for this reason, but really, they're doing it because they don't want you to look good. And freaking, it's gaslighting because the attractive guy knows that there is nothing wrong with them. But I think that's why masculinity is dying. It's because people that have made it, they're insecure and they're making the rules. And so now attractive guys can't be extra. Attractive guys can't be themselves. They're constantly being told, take that away, or they want to take that away. They want to point and say, that's not good. Ditch it. Leave it behind. So that's why, like, you see Cubans come over, you see the Mexicans come over, you see black people come over. They come over with so much life, with so much character, and all we do here in the U.S. is we want to turn them into, I guess, into themselves. The insecure guys want them to be as insecure as them. They want them to be like this, just, yes sir, yes sir. Like insecure. Now if I walk in the job like, good morning sir, freaking, just confident, he might not like that. He might throw some shade. He might say good morning back, but with a voice and a demeanor with that he just didn't like how I said good morning. He doesn't like what, how confident, how the amount of attention I'm getting while I'm confident, full of confidence. Those are the key things. That's the formula, dude. Full of confidence and lots of attention. When people see that, when people see you getting lots of attention and full of confidence, these insecure guys don't like it. They will say, "Oh, stop doing this because it does this for this. It's bad for this." But really, it's because you're full of confidence and you're getting lots of attention, and that's why they don't like it. So they make up rules, and it destroys America's masculinity. And females be doing this too. When females said men ain't this, men ain't that, now men are afraid to approach. They don't want to approach because they don't want to get hit with the charge, or they don't want to get told, or in my case, I don't want to deal with being rejected by a girl and then having her go up to her friends and say, hey, I just rejected that hot guy. Let's say this happened to me in church. Dude, now the pool, like the rest of the girls, like they know that I went after this girl and got rejected. So a lot of girls are gonna be like, oh, well, I don't want to be second place. Some girls don't mind, but you know, like not everyone is as attractive. Not everyone can muster up that courage. And girls, I'm gonna tell you right now, mustering up the courage is real. And guys do it all the time. You think a guy's just gonna walk in and just be no, dude. Like some of them can, so, like few of them. You know, I have to tell myself before I walk to this girl. I have to tell myself, just walk up to her like you don't even care about anything, and just say the words that you have to say like you don't even care. When really, I kind of do. I kind of care about the way I look and the way I carry myself. Mustering up the courage is real, and the girls are starting to realize it's hard to go up to somebody and tell them that you're interested in them. So that's why masculinity is dying. It's because people that make the rules are insecure, and we all have to follow. And we can't be full of confidence or have lots of attention. We have to be minimal with everything, just so that the man upstairs doesn't get pissed off. And by the man upstairs, I'm talking about the bosses. I'm not talking about God. The bosses, the people that make the rules.
I've dated so ugly that a mother is gonna be the only one that's gonna love that man. But no, all jokes aside, don't rebound and go to somebody ugly. Don't. I don't want to say rebound, but don't do it. Just because the quote unquote fine dudes don't go to the ugly ones, because I don't want to say they worse off, but if they ugly, they going through stuff mentally. I'm just gonna say that. I used to like men who were ugly. Like I used to like the guys who were ugly, and they be having some underlining meanness. I never had nobody who was ugly treat me wrong, but they're a man. Like a man is a man. A guy is a guy. Like just because he ugly, that's not gonna make him like treat you any other type of way. Now the man that I had that was really, really ugly, he treated me really, really kind all the way throughout. But the moment he thought that I cheated on him, he ended up really being hurt about it, and we just broke up after that, and he never talked to me again. So yeah, he had a lot of trauma. But just like that don't help. Like don't go to the ugly guys because you think they're gonna treat you better. Like everybody has issues if they don't resolve them. Like I don't know why women are going to ugly men as a rebound option, but meanwhile, you haven't worked on yourself. You need to work on yourself so that you can know how to choose the right kind of man for you. And that's the issue. That's really the issue. It's a lot of girls trying ugly dudes, and that's not going to help you, babe. It's not. Mind you, I ain't never had problems with ugly dudes. They were really, really ugly, and I thought they was cute at the time. But that don't mean nothing.
All right, so I want to piggyback what she's saying, dude. I think what she said about the non-attractive guys, the reason why they're not attractive is because they're mentally going through things. A part of that is true, dude. I think we can all get attractive, reasonably speaking. If you lose weight, if you're at a good weight level, and you treat yourself right, you brush your teeth every day, you got white teeth, freaking, you grow your hair long, you wear a backwards hat, now your face looks more symmetrical. Anybody can do it. Anybody can do it. The reason why they don't is because they don't want to do it. And then they complain, and they want to bash up the handsome guy for, they want to earn respect when they haven't earned it. It took me a while to grow my hair out this long. It took me a while to, grow my beard. But these are long-term choices that I made because I want to look better. Anyone can pick up a skateboard and learn how to ride it. You can look cool as hell, just cruising down, just, girls that looking at you, they think you're a chill guy. They think you're cool as fuck. That's something anybody can work on. Once you work on those things, you can be good looking too. It don't matter what you wear. The girl's gonna be looking at your face. You can go to the gym and get the muscles, dude. Now you're fit. Anybody can do it, dude. I think what she said was true. Like someone, I remember when I was depressed, like during the times I was depressed, yeah, like there was times where I didn't brush my teeth. There was times where I didn't shower every day. I think that's true. When you're depressed about life, you kind of become lazy. You kind of become more depressed. You know, you're just depressed. You don't want to do anything. You say, why I clean myself? What's the point? So I think there was some facts that this woman speaks on.
Listen, I really don't want to sound mean, but stop dating ugly men. Listen, I really don't want to sound mean,
Damn,
but
that's all she had to say.
I'm so sorry, but no amount of money could make me hang out with an ugly dude. Like, I'm walking down the street in Miami. This is like the street in Brickell where you always see an ugly ass dude with the hottest girl on his arm. And I'm just sitting here and I'm thinking, money's not that hard to make. It's not. You don't have to hang around ugly men if you want money. Also, what do you think is gonna happen as soon as you like get older? He's gonna get a new one. Like, it's not even like smart money. You're not. These girls always act like they're like cheat coding life. Like cheat code. Like, okay, you sacrificed your happiness for a handbag, for a piece of leather.
Damn.
That's probably fake, anyways. I don't know. It's just actually so insane to me. You actually could never pay me for that to be my lifestyle, because it's literally so much easier to just make it yourself, get your own self the handbag, and then you can date literally whoever you want.
I'm glad she mentioned that, dude. In the previous video, I mentioned that I live in Naples, and Naples is one of the richest cities in Florida. The wives here are pissed off. At least most of them are. And they got mansions, they got nice cars, their husbands they're successful dudes. But the wives are pissed off. And it just tells me they don't have a good vibe on them. And just like how she said, you sacrificed your life over a piece of leather. And that's what you females be doing, dude. Like you will not take an attractive guy all because the non-good looking guy said, oh, but I have this. I have something materialistic. Or maybe he'll say something like, that guy doesn't have as much as me. And you girls be falling for it, dude. It's like, oh shit, you got this? Okay, I'm going with you. You girls are doing this to yourselves, dude. Like, you're not supposed to fall for the materialistic things. The Bible says, when God comes, all of this is going to turn into rubble. He's going to burn this, it's going to turn into rubble. So why even work that hard? Why even bust your ass, dude? The non-good looking guys have to. This is what they have to do to win a girl over. They have to work hard. They have to freaking own a bunch of stuff. But women, I'm telling you, and if you're a non-attractive guy and you're successful, I didn't want to say this, dude. I didn't want to come up here and say this and expose y'all, but you guys want to give me shit for not going to war when I'm a genuinely good person and I'm just trying to get a female. But you guys want to use psychology on me? Okay, now, all right. Females, that's what they have to do. They have to work that hard. All right, an attractive guy doesn't, dude. I can fit everything I own in my car. I don't have a lot of stuff. I may have nice stuff, like I'm into fishing, but that's it. I don't have anything else, dude. I don't even have a TV. Like, I'm gonna show you guys everything I have, actually. Hold on. Check it out. This is all my stuff. I live in a 1-bedroom apartment. My girlfriend, my ex-girlfriend, who was a blonde, I live with her, right? Like, that's her room. Like, that's her room. This is all my stuff. This is my wagon that I go fishing in. This is the couch that I sleep on. Guys, I'm not even kidding. This is the couch that I sleep on. Here is my drum pad. All right, another book bag. These are my clothes. You guys, I don't even have a wardrobe to put my clothes in. I just keep it in a bag. All right? And like I said to you guys, she's my ex-girlfriend. I live with her. Freaking, I'm planning to move out soon. But I want to show you guys this because this is all I own. This is everything that I have in this little corner. All right, and I'm waiting to move out. I sleep right here, and that's it. All right, everything else is hers, including the dog. And this is my work area. And guess what? Every time I walk somewhere, a girl looks at me and she's interested and she doesn't care. Dude, and if you guys knew me, I was homeless, dude. One time I decided to live in my car for a year. And if you guys watch my second channel, Only Fishing, you guys know. If you guys know me personally, you guys knew I was homeless for a year because I chose to. Dude, I told girls I was homeless. They didn't care. They thought it was cool. They were just like, they did not care. Didn't care. All right, and non-good-looking guys, sorry to expose you, but you want to expose me. You guys want to take the girls away from me. Okay. Here's the truth. You guys have to work. We don't. Life is better when you're attractive. Yeah, you get hate. But once more and more people understand why the non-good-looking guy hates on the good-looking guy, or vice versa, like when it comes to girls, all of this is gonna stop one day. And handsome men, dude, bro, just wait, dude. Our time is gonna come, dude. Our time as handsome guys is gonna come, dude. I'm telling y'all.
It is day 7,346, and woefully the men and women on TikTok are still fighting over which demographic insults the other more often. Let me just say, as a person who has been called ugly on many occasions in my lifetime, I've been called ugly by women, men, teachers, children, dogs, I'm
gonna tell you guys how this guy can level up. I've met guys that look like this, and I was good friends with them. 1, be friends with an attractive guy. 2, I'm gonna tell you, hit the weight room. Hit the weight room. And 3, dress. I don't want to say dress better, but the shirt. I just don't like the shirt. I would tell him, hey man, wear a more comfy shirt. Wear something that's more you. Like, I would tell the guy, you're not at work right now. You're not coming for a job interview. Like, wear something that's more you. It gives off a vibe. Every shirt that you wear, it gives off a vibe. The pants that you wear, a vibe. When people see you, they say, oh, he must do this, or he must be like this. It gives off a vibe. Right now, the vibe you're giving me, dude, is I don't want to get my ass chewed by, I don't want to get corrected by my boss, or I better make sure I please the boss, man. So if he dressed better and hung out with attractive dudes, or hung out with cool people, eventually too, he'll start talking like them. And girls like the way guys talk. But right now, how he's talking is like, he's talking like he's being careful with everything that he says. And that, you know, the way his mouth is moving, like I can tell like he's almost scared. So if this person was here right now, that's what I would tell him. Hey man, you can be attractive, dude, too. He looks like a tall guy too. Like, he can be attractive, dude. I've seen guys like look like this. Upgrade. Pulling women. Anybody can do it.
2009 staff at the Pacific Science Center. Let's just put this to bed once and for all. You're all mean. You all got nasty spirits out there, and that's why you're all on TikTok calling other people ugly, downing other people's looks, talking about how other people should be living their lives, who other people should be dating, all the while you're still single. All the while you're still not that cute. It does not matter how many houses you investigate, yours still has roaches in it. Every single day I get on here, I see at least one man with his little podcast mic talking about how he doesn't want fat women or single mothers or women who have had sex with more than 2 people in their entire lives at the age of 28. Meanwhile, these women he's talking about aren't even in his DMs. They don't want him. I don't want him. And then right after that, I'll see a video of some girl who's posting a picture of herself next to her ex, like, this is who I settled for, this is who I cried over. Meanwhile, old girl isn't exactly looking like Kate Upton herself. As a matter of fact, man, let me tell you a little story about a teapot and a kettle. There's
that's enough. I couldn't hear his voice for too long. Speaking about his voice, I think his voice is like that, just like the point I made before, how the bosses want to correct you. The bosses, they don't want you full of confidence and receiving a lot of attention at the same time. When you're scared, when you're naturally like scared, your voice goes up. This is something that I had to learn with my bosses. This is something I had to learn with everybody that was insecure, how I had to talk to them. I couldn't talk to them with my voice being this low. I had to raise my voice up just a little bit, just like this. Hey boss, is it cool if I eat it? But when I really want to sound like this, hey boss, can I? When you're used to talking like this all the time, raising your voice all the time, it becomes your voice. Then you sound like this. Then you sound annoying. Then nobody wants to hear you. Girls don't want to hear you. And I want to bash on them, dude, but it's like, I can't at the same time because society has made this okay. Society has turned this. And this is, man, like, I hope somebody hears this and he probably thought something was wrong with him. And so he couldn't talk with a deep voice. He couldn't learn how to talk with his gut and just say whatever he could, say whatever he wanted. But let me tell you, dude, once you get attractive, dude, you can say whatever you want. And you can say it with a low voice and, you know, you can just stay away from the people that are insecure. But I'm going to tell you right now, when the people are insecure, when guys get insecure, one thing they'll do to me too, and they've probably done it with you too, attractive guy with a low voice. It's as simple as this. What did you say? What was that? They act like they can't hear you. So that when you raise your voice or when you yell, your voice naturally goes up an octave. That's the most subtle manipulation. They just don't want to hear you in your confident low voice. So that's what they do. What did you say? I can't hear you. Now, sometimes a low voice, like you generally cannot hear them. You guys ever watch football? And the football players are saying, for example, Lamar Jackson, Louisville University. And then the next guy, freaking Ben Roethlisberger, University of Florida or whatever. How they introduce themselves in their school. Sometimes I generally cannot hear what they're saying because their voice are that low. They're barely moving their lips and they're barely talking. Sometimes they do sound like they're mumbling. But not all the time. They want to treat you like that. Like they want to, like these bosses that are insecure, they want to treat you like you're just mumbling or that your voice is way too low. Like you're what they're hearing is something that's coming out of a camera. They want to act like they can't hear you. Dude, it's the most subtle manipulation, dude, and you can't say anything back because he's your boss. You have to raise your voice.
Ladies, stop dating dudes who you don't find attractive. Stop that shit. That shit corny as fuck. Like, the amount of videos I be seeing of, I didn't find my husband attractive, I didn't find my boyfriend attractive. Stop dating good-looking dudes, date ugly men, medium ugly men. Yo, y'all gotta stop with that shit. It's screaming insecurity to me. Because y'all be the same ones. As soon as your partner do something you don't like, you gonna be pissed off at his ass. You're pissed off because he ain't attractive. I mean, you don't even want to look at his ass when you wake up in the morning with him. You know what I mean? You definitely don't want to fuck him. Y'all be having these miserable marriages and relationships because of that shit. Y'all looking at the wrong stuff. Look, money is cool. It do what it do. It do its job. But it don't do every job. And y'all know that. Women are into looks just as much as men are. Men are just more honest about it. And y'all are not. Like, I respect women, a woman who says they don't date dudes who they don't find attractive. Right. Somebody's ugly to somebody. You know, you ain't gonna be good looking to everybody. Let's just be for real. Looks are subjective in that way. But again, I respect women who come out and say, yeah, my dude gotta be fine. He gotta be handsome. I'm sorry. He gotta be cute. He gotta be good looking. Like, I'm sorry. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, and I be hearing conversations like this and I just be clapping for the sister. I be like, that's right, queen. That's right. You got standards and it's okay. Because these men gotta know that they gotta work on their looks too, man. They thinking that all they need is money. And then they wondering why they got cheated on. You know what I mean? Like, and they was nice and everything like that and they still got cheated on. Yeah, because you weren't attractive to her, bro. Be honest, ladies. Stop the bullshit. Ladies.
Yeah, man, I agree with him 100%, dude. Like, shout out to this guy, Joshua Flex Summerfield. That's his TikTok. If you're a non-attractive guy, freaking, I'd say take notes from a guy like him. All right, like he's got a deep voice too. Like that's what girls want to hear, dude. When you're with a girl, she wants to hear your voice, dude. When you're whispering to her, she wants to hear that low masculine voice. She wants to know that this guy is gonna be the father of my kids. This is the voice that I'm gonna be hearing all the time. That's what matters, dude. Like, yeah, money, like it gets, you know, it's just like he said, it gets the job done, but the GoPro died. I forgot what I was saying. I was saying this, you non-attractive guys, you guys gotta take notes from people like him, from people like me. All right, you guys start acting like us. Take notes. Try it out. See what works for you. All right, but freaking, like I said with the other guy, freaking, he had like a scared voice. He had like a high pitched voice. He almost sounded like SpongeBob. A good-looking guy doesn't mind telling a non-attractive guy what he can do to up his game. But it becomes a problem when shade is being thrown at us. Like, for everything. And the clearest sign of jealousy, dude, like in my experience, they'll throw shade at what I'm doing or how I do it, and then they copy it. Then they do it. Then they start doing it. They were just giving me shit for that, and now they're doing it. That just lets me know that was jealousy. When we see that, you guys, man, we don't want to help you anymore. Well, yeah, you may have taken this one note from me, but that's it, dude. We're gonna go out, you know, somewhere else where we're not getting freaking shade thrown at us.
Hey, pretty girl, what's your name? Where you from? No, I don't want you sitting by me. Fuck out of my face. Because would you sit by an ugly girl? No, you wouldn't. Fuck out of my face. Sick of this damn man.
Damn, she kept it real. What I can say about black people, I love black people. I have a lot of black friends. I have friends from every race, and I've dated every race. All right, black people keep it real. Black people keep it real, dude, and they keep it so real because society doesn't treat them right. Society is against them, so they have to be real to the T, because they don't want anyone getting the wrong idea or having any confusion, or they don't want somebody to use anything against them. They keep it real 100% because they have to, or else somebody's gonna say, "Oh, well, I thought you were being bad." No, motherfucker. I told you exactly how I felt, so I don't know why you're acting like that. That's the vibe that black people carry. And shout out to this woman, like she kept it real. Like how a black woman does all the time. This is why I date black. This is why, you know, this is why I hang out with black people, dude, because they just keep it real, dude. Like, yeah, sometimes they can be a little aggressive, dude, but I can understand why. So shout out to her, dude. All right. So for you non-attractive guys, here's some hope for you guys. Remember how in my last video I said there's some girls that don't want attractive guys because they don't want the competitiveness? Well, here you go. And she's pretty. She's pretty. She's pretty. All right, so there you go, dude. Like, being non-attractive can actually work for you. Shoot, I can't, like, there's some really pretty girls that don't want pretty guys. So freaking, yeah, man. There's no need to throw shade at us, dude. There's no need. You're throwing shade at us when there's no need to be. There's no need for that, dude. Like, you never know when that girl might like you.
Stop trying to convince us to be with ugly men. Ugly or cute, and that nigga break your heart, you gonna be looking at yourself. Like, who gave them the audacity? You did. Ugly or cute, that nigga can break your heart. Like, stop trying to convince us. Y'all can have the ugly niggas, though. I'll take the cute ones over here. Shame men more. We spent all these days of our lives deconstructing and reconstructing beauty standards to then be with the ugly nigga? Nah, that double standard needs to go ahead. I care. Y'all can have the other ugly ones, though. Send the cute ones over here.
Yeah, man, like, she's just speaking her mind. She's keeping it real. Keeping it real, dude. I appreciate her.
I know this is going to ruffle some feathers, but fuck it. Ugly guys are a scam. Going for personality and settling for looks is a scam. They're going to do what they're going to do anyway. You might as well have something good to look at. Why can't you have someone that looks great, that you're genuinely really attracted to physically, but also has a great personality, has a great heart? If you know you can offer that, why don't you deserve that in return? Why do we settle? Why do we think we can only get one or the other? We get what we think we deserve. We get what we believe is likely to happen. So if you think, oh, I can't have it all, you can only have this, you can only have that, someone has taught you that from a place of settling. You would only settle if you believe that's all you can get. We've all seen it, or we've all been there when someone liked you first, the guy liked you first, and you weren't really attracted to him, and you gave him a chance, you settled, you got your feelings involved, and then he let you down anyway. Even in healthy relationships, there are going to be times where you bicker, or you argue, or you disagree, or whatever it is, or they're getting on your nerves. At least you can look at them and be like, you know what, he's pissing me off today, but at least he's hot. At least he's good looking. Like, you feel good when you look at your partner and you're like, I'm so attracted to this person. Why wouldn't you have that? And I know this sounds very shallow and vain, and fuck it, if that's how you judge me to be, then that's your judgment. I know who I am, I know what I value, and I don't give a fuck if this sounds shallow. It's not about just having looks or having money or being successful. It's not about just having that. It's about having that as well as having a good personality, as well as being someone that has integrity, treats people well, has a good heart, is kind, is empathetic, is emotionally intelligent. And I know I have this quality, so why wouldn't I want that in someone else? Because remember, men go for looks. Men are not going to get with someone that they're not attracted to. And then people will say, oh, men are visual animals, oh, it's their primal thing. What the fuck? That's a load of nonsense. They want someone pretty, but they also want someone with a personality. They want it all, so why can't we have it all? If you have layers, you've worked on yourself, and you also take care of your parents, you treat yourself well for yourself on every level, then why wouldn't you want the same from your partner?
Yeah, man. Like, it's like I said before, dude. Like, not that dating non-attractive guys are a scam, but non-attractive guys have to do more. This wouldn't be a problem if they truly did more with the intent of, with good intentions, and because they are who they say they are and they are what they do. But a lot of unattractive guys will do the most extra stuff, like the things that they do at the moment right in front of you girls. You girls end up finding out that that's not what they actually do. They just did one gesture or two, and you believed it. Like, what do you think he's gonna do later down the road? Or or let's say he says something. He says one thing or two, and then later you find out it wasn't true, or that was just an exaggeration, or he just doesn't do that anymore. He just doesn't talk like that anymore. All right, sometimes these non-attractive guys can say more or do more right in front of you, and that's how they get you. Now, let's say they just got off of work and he's a construction worker, and he's making these gestures because he just got off of work. He's You know how it's like when you get off of work, dude. You got that vibe on you, like you just got done working. So you're, the way you sit down, the way you order something, it all speaks like I just got off of work. That's fine, dude. If you're a non-attractive dude and you're just acting like you are, like because you just got off of work or you just got done, let's say, let's say you just got done fishing or you just got done going to the gym. It's okay to have those gestures. It's okay to talk when you actually are. All right, that's fine, dude. But it's like that saying goes, like a gangster can tell who's really a gangster. In the Marine Corps, we say we can tell who's a Marine and who's not. Eventually, the people are gonna find out, dude. So this whole manipulation game, dude, it's gonna crumble. I'm sorry for what the red pill has taught you and what psychology has taught you. Like, they may have taught you great things, dude, but if you take that good knowledge for bad, dude, you're just making you're making the rest of us look bad. And two, like, it's just not gonna work for you, dude.
At the end of the day, if you're a woman who consistently has unattractive men approaching you, you gotta either change the way you look or you have to start making the first move.
I'm glad she mentioned that, dude. I don't know why society, for the longest time, has said the man has to make the first move. And if you don't, then you're not a man. You're just a weakling. You're scared. I don't know why it's like that. Millions upon billions, the man should make the first move. Let me tell you why that's BS. And as long as so, I'm not proud to say this, dude, but I've slept with around 20 women. Around 20. They've all approached me first. All of them. Dude, I only ask them out when they give me the clear... Dude, a girl will come up to me and without saying, hey, I like you. I've had one girl say, hey, I like you. I just like you. But to the girls that are not that bold, they give me every single freaking hint possible. Oh my goodness, I don't even gotta question it. I don't even have to ask her out. Well, scratch that. I would say something like, hey, I'm gonna go to the beach, or I'm going over here. Do you want to come with me? And then when we do go, we kiss. We just know. Hey, I'm gonna go. You want to hang out tomorrow? I'm going over here. Yeah. And then we start hanging out more. Then everybody knows we're dating. Girls make the first move when you're an attractive guy. Man, and I've learned this from when I was a kid, dude. I've had non-good-looking adults ask me when I was a kid, oh, so what do you do? So how do you do it? Do you go up to the girl and say this and this, and how do you do it? Oh my goodness, dude, when I was a kid, dude, I looked at them oh man, I felt so sorry that I, as a kindergartner, knew more than what this adult male knew. And he thought it was what I said. Bro, I was a I didn't know shit. Dude, this whole men, you have to approach the woman because you're the man, or else you're scared. That's all BS, dude. And every attractive guy knows this. It's all BS. And dude, like the women, that goes, women play. They play the dudes that they don't want. And let me tell y'all, they played y'all good for generations, thinking that there's a freaking pickup line. What the fuck? What the fuck is a pickup line? What is that? What do you have to say to her? What do you mean? What? Oh, how do you know she's into you? What the fuck do you mean? Man, dude, friggin'. And then when you tell them the truth, like, hey, man, you just gotta up your looks. Oh, dude, they don't like hearing that. They think you're lying to them. They think you're lying. You're lying. You just want all the girls to yourself. I know you know the secret. I know you know the secret formula. Oh my goodness, dude. Oh my goodness. Whatever, dude. More for me, I guess. I tried helping you out, but whatever, dude. You guys and girls, well, girls know they pick they choose. They're the ones that choose. And I hate to break it to you guys, but females make the first move, not the guys. When you make the first move as a guy, dude, yeah, it might go good. Yeah, you might be showing the world that you're a man. But let me tell you, dude, when a girl approaches you first, dude, and there's statistics about this. I heard it's like 80% better. The relationship goes 80% better. And I can vouch for that, dude. Yeah, dude, when a girl approaches you first, there's no games. There's no, oh, will he chase? Will he chase? No, she doesn't want to mess it up. So she's as polite as she can be. Oh my goodness, she's overly polite. She's overly apologetic. She doesn't want to mess it up at all. Oh man, I feel so sorry for you guys that don't know this knowledge, dude. Like I found this out when I was in kindergarten. An adult, non-good-looking guy was like, "Hey, so what do you say? So what do? You just do this and this and this?" Oh my goodness, dude. I didn't want to tell it to him. I didn't want to break it to him. Coming from a kid. I was just like, you just talk to her. You just say this. You just say this and this and this. And he was like, oh, that's all you do? Okay, bet. Oh my goodness, you guys. Oh my goodness. Get attractive, you guys. And if not, there's girls that are into non-attractive guys. But that's really, dude, the women choose. I don't know if well, I know I said it. I'll be the one to say it, but I don't know if society will ever go to the women go up to the man first. But women, I know it's scary. But just know this. If you approach a guy first, a guy won't reject you as hard because a guy knows how hard it is. So you won't get it rejected as hard. At least they won't tell you, oh, women ain't shit, just like how you guys told us. A guy won't do that, all right? You approach a guy first, it's going to make him feel good. You're removing every obstacle away. You're removing every game away. And that's how a guy wants it. If every single girl went up to the guy and approached the guy that they actually like, you guys, man, it would save us from cheating. It would save us from divorce courts. You girls that are turning 30 and can't find them, dude, there won't be any of that anymore. Every single girl will be with the guy that they like. But the man doesn't know, dude. The man can't read people's minds. Girls, you're all beautiful. All of you. But you girls be playing, dude. Well, at least you guys would be playing the non-attractive guys. Girls, another thing you guys start doing, stop playing the ugly. Like, stop trying to benefit off of the non-good-looking guy. Because that's how he gets you. He uses that politeness against you. You girls gotta start curving more, dudes. Hey, I'm not really into you like that. That's gonna make the guy get better. As much as he wants to complain, it's gonna make him get better. Alright, so freaking curve more dudes. Go after the guy that you actually like. Ask him out. I know it's scary, but girls, you've been telling men that they ain't this and that, and now you're complaining that you can't find a guy. It's your turn now, whether you like it or not. Me personally, I don't approach girls. I've never have. I probably never will. Well, I have. Like when I was like non good looking in the Marine Corps, yeah, I have. But when I got good looking again, dude, when I got every eye looking at me, when I walk into a store into the room, and I already got eyeballs looking at me, and they're already treating me with respect. They're already talking to me with their sweet voice, being apologetic over everything. I already know she likes me. It's as simple as, hey, do you want to go over there? I'm about to go over there. Do you want to go? Do you want to come with me? Dude, it's as simple as that, dude. It can really be simple. It can really be that simple. I'm gonna leave it at that, dude. I'm gonna leave it right there. Freaking, if you guys like the video, freaking drop a like, share this video. All right, because I'll be the first one to say, dude, freaking girls have to choose. Girls have to do all this. Girls, if you want a non-attractive guy, freaking don't play games with him. Just go up to him, tell him that you like him. He's gonna appreciate it, and life's just gonna go better. But all these games, dude, trying to benefit off a guy, you're only playing games with yourself. This is Handsome Homie. Peace out.